Hello everyone, welcome to a speed build. I'm Kayla, disgracedcake, and I am working on a save file and it is going good, I guess. I mean, like I started it and then I didn't look at it again forever, but I have good reasons. I've got two kids and we just moved. Yay! And for a while, we didn't have our office set up, and that's where my husband and I both have like our desk and our computers. And it was just, this was kind of a unload zone. So I finally got my desktop set back up, and I'm so excited because as I got everything set back up, had forgotten that cottage living or whatever that one's called was out, and I was like so excited. That is the day that actually I was like, okay, no, seriously, we have to get our freaking office set up. So I was super excited, and I absolutely love the pack. We'll go into that eventually, I guess, but I wanted to make myself seen, I guess, on YouTube again because I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, but we're not going to talk about it. So we're working on Willow Creek right now for the save file, and it's, again, like I said, it's going pretty good. Like, I'm trying really hard to, like, keep it all within, like, the same styles because, obviously, like, there's so many lots that you can't touch that aren't really lots. I don't know. This game is just so confusing. I'm keeping it all in the same style, and basically, via Google, I found that Willow Creek is like inspired by New Orleans, Louisiana. So I've been like Googling different New Orleans style houses and kind of just going off of like pictures of pretty things that I see on Pinterest. And that's always been like my go-to thing with houses builds, I guess, in Sims is I find some inspiration and then I'm like, let's do it. Because I feel like on the exterior, I have a lot harder of a time figuring out what I want to do. The inside is pretty typical just because, I mean, houses really haven't changed ever anywhere. They're all there. The setup is the same. So I typically just do the same thing. But with the save file, what I've been enjoying about this is it's kind of like forcing me to do different things because I always find that I do like the same storyline, and I am doing air quotes as I say that, whenever I do any kind of play. And I do play a lot. I do a lot of builds, but I also like I build a house and then I'm like, who's the family that's going to be in here? And then I have to go make that family and then I have to play with that family. Like it's impossible. And that's actually probably been the hardest part about doing the save file is that I want to play with it all right away. So I actually have like two save files right now, one that I'm playing as I go and one that is where like all the people are just going to be at, like, I guess stage 1 at the starting line. so yeah, so it's been fun. So anyway, like I was saying, see, this is why I don't do this because I get way off track and then it's just over. Ugh, gosh, I annoy myself. So what I was saying is that the save file is forcing me to do different things and different storylines because I don't know about you, but every time I do any kind of play, it's always the same storyline. And not that it's boring because I do enjoy it, and like I try to add different plot twists, I guess is the best word for that. But yeah, I'm just doing different family styles and trying to like create little stories. Something that I actually have to, now that I'm thinking about it, have to go back and do is like do my little descriptions for each of the families that I've made so far. This is like the only place that I've touched. I just like last night started to do some builds in Oasis Springs, which I don't know why this is, but I never ever play with Oasis Springs. I think I've done like 2 builds throughout the entire lifetime of Sims 4. Done like 2 builds and like 2 families in Oasis Springs, and I always forget about them and then they just sit there and I never play with them. But while I was doing these builds yesterday, I realized Willow's Creek, oh my god. Oasis Springs is freaking beautiful. Like, I'm super excited about it, and then because like I did these two builds and they just looked really good. Like I was super excited about it, and they're really colorful. I don't know why they're colorful. I just wanted them to be colorful. But I was having so much fun doing them. I was like, wow, why haven't I played in this world? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so that one was really fun, and I actually like been having a lot of fun doing the ones in Willow Creek, but for some reason the ones that I just did in Oasis Springs just really got me excited and got me all back in the mood for builds and finishing the save, and not even finishing, really getting moving on the save file, because I'm nowhere near finished. I think this is my fourth lot that I'm doing, and I haven't touched any of the like community lots, and I'm a little bit stressed about that. But yeah. So onto this build. Anyway, that's the update. Onto this build. So I googled a New Orleans mansion, and I'll have to grab a picture of it. I think I saved it. Ah, okay. Here we go. Okay, so here is my Googled photo, and this is kind of what I was going for, and obviously I just have the outside, and actually I think that I had interior pictures as well, so when we get to doing the interior, maybe I'll see if I can find those again, because I know that the kitchen inspired me a little bit for this kitchen, but we'll get there. So I kind of just went off of that. I even did like the little fencing around it and the exterior, plants, what am I landscaping, oh my lord, it's been a day. It's all kind of off that picture, and I just thought it was super pretty, and I was super excited. I think I change a few things as I go, but maybe not. Maybe I already changed them while I was babbling. But yeah, so the whole idea is like this house is going to be home to like an old family of Willow Creek. And so it's just going to kind of be very classic. Like you're kind of going to be able to tell there's like a little morning sitting room with like a piano, and then there's like and all like the furniture is pretty like classic and like Richie looking, if that's even a word. And I gave like a little butler's pantry for the kitchen, with the idea that, hey, servants live here, fun. But yeah, I was super excited about it. Now that I'm thinking about it and I'm looking at this build, I should have added a basement so that there could be like a butler's room, but I didn't. Maybe I'll go back and do that before I upload. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, all of the paint, everything is like very, gaudy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not even gaudy, just like you would see it in a really expensive house. You know, it's not like the modern inn styles. It's just very classic, if that's the word I'm looking for. But as I did it, I got more excited about it, and I was like really excited with my little theme of that, like just richness, because it just all looks really good, and it ended up being a really expensive house. I'll have to see and mark that somewhere because it was expensive. I did like all expensive stuff, and I mean, it pays off because it definitely fits in the theme. I haven't decided what the family situation is going to be, because part of me wants it to be like, it's like an elder couple that has a family, or like kids that have moved out, or maybe like one of their kids says where you walk in and this is where our guests wait to be spoken to. And I played around with this a lot just because I couldn't decide, like it's a small space and I couldn't decide what to do with it. Like, should it all be up against the wall? I feel like it shouldn't be against the wall because that is not classy. Know that it's not classy, but I know based on pictures that I've seen of super expensive houses, that is not what happens. So yeah. So with that, got some cute little pictures, got just like random knickknacks that I don't know why it would be sitting out here, but just to show off. And that's basically it with this room. Just me picking different things and trying to decide what needs to be where. I don't know why, but I use the paranormal stuff a lot more than I thought I would. Like, that pack just came with like really surprisingly good build buy mode stuff. Like, I was just super excited about that. And even like all the cast items that came with that pack were just so surprising. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed when that pack was announced. I was like, really? Like, we already had the vampire thing and we have the magic thing. How come this all couldn't be? But you know what? We're not right, that's not what this video is about. That's not what this is about. But so I was super excited about that pack when I saw it because I don't know, the items were just really cool. So I was pretty excited. So again, here is our little parlor, sitting room, piano room. I don't know. This is where you'd have tea. And then we go back to the dining room. And like I said, it's just like I did such big windows. This is something that I almost went back and fixed because I did such big windows that there's like no wall room. So there's not that much decoration, but like I just picked super like this is our family, ha 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 kind of items. Like those ones. I just love those ones. I don't know who they are. Here's our butler's pantry, which I don't know why, but I was really excited about it. Like, it's kind of lame, but it's really cool at the same time. And I don't know if that thing works yet. I still haven't played through, so I'm going to have to do that. So in my comments on this, I will be adding if that is all playable with the bar there, because I'm not sure. Just because of how small it is, it might not be. But what you gonna do? It looks good. And I just went through with some clutter. Like, obviously, we've got some coffee and just a little bit of stuff. I kind of kept it pretty clean when it comes to the clutter just because, I don't know, if you got this nice of a house, you better keep it clutter free. So into the like family room, I guess, is where we went with more modern stuff. Like someone at some point in time went in and was like, no, we need to upgrade this house. Like we don't have anything. So this is like the one TV in the house. There's music, there's the like Xbox thing or whatever that would be. And then I went in with the, what is that pack called? Oh my God. I don't know. The little modular couch, which let me just say, finally we have those kind of couches. They look so good. Oh, I wish we had more though. Like these ones are very, very, very modern. I want a really big, chunky, soft, I want to sink into it modular couch next, like a love sack couch, which by the way I'm obsessed with, and I will die before I don't get one. I already told my husband, get ready, we're about to buy a $6,000 couch. I'm saving up the money and we're buying it. So upstairs, we went ahead and go upstairs, and basically upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, a big master suite, and 2 bedrooms with en suites and their own bathrooms. And then I actually got rid of, if you can see, there's 4 bedrooms right now. I got rid of one of the bedrooms and made it like a little like loft play area, I guess. And again, like I kind of, as I went through it, I made it more like teenage stuff. So it's not really a playroom, but like a game room, I guess, for the kids. You could say it's just got like somewhere to sit and like watch TV and all that stuff. I messed around with the master bathroom so much. I mean, this was probably the hardest part of the whole house. I just like couldn't decide how I wanted it to be. I really wanted to have a separate room for the toilet. I wanted to have the bathtub in front of that window. Ugh, it was a lot. I got really frustrated doing that. So I just like, like even watching this, I'm getting annoyed with myself because I hated it. I hated every second of it. It was not going how I wanted it to go. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. See, yeah, just messing around. Can't decide what's new. I feel like I always do this with master bathrooms. Like, I want, especially in houses like this, I want the master bathroom to be huge, right? Like, if you got all this money, it might as well be a freaking huge house. And it might as well have a beautiful, beautiful master bathroom. But then I do like the outsides, and I just like don't have the space on the inside for all this stuff. But you know, it turns out how it turns out, and it's always okay. And then, so for the master, I also, after I did this, I was like, man, I should have gotten a closet, and I didn't. But we don't have the space, and it's just going to be like this. And because I have the little sitting area, I couldn't really rearrange all that much. So again, it is just what it is. And I mean, it's cute. It's still gaudy. So it works. And then I gave this little massage chair, because why not? Why not, right? And yeah, so they have a little sitting area so they can go out and sit down and watch the canal. Oh, it's beautiful. So yeah, so like I said, we have the 2 other bedrooms, and they both have en suites as well, just because, again, why not? And so, yeah, now we go in, and I think I went back and forth with the carpet situation. I think I went back and forth like 2 or 3 times. And I'm just like picking out different beds. For a second, I thought about doing like big beds in all of the rooms, but then I was like, nah, that doesn't really make any sense. So we just have single beds, and then a bunch of just like little teenage girl decor and set up the room so it's all cute and frilly, and she's got a little writing desk and, the works. And then for the teenage boys room, I did the same thing. I think that I made him, like, I did some, like, computery stuff just for fun. But, yeah, these came out okay. They're rooms. And see, here's the thing. I feel like whenever I do builds, I do the same stuff. I use the same items. I never change it up. Like, the girls' rooms they're always like this. They're always like this. I use the same stuff just because, I don't know, like, is it just because I don't have enough options with it? Like, I feel like with Sims 3, was it, that we had, like, teenage room stuff? Like, I feel like we need some more teenage stuff. Because, like, stuff is either really young kids or, like, adult stuff, We need more teenage stuff. And, like, we have some. We've got, like, posters and stuff. But, again, I just feel it's, like, so repetitive. I do the same things in every room. And it's boring. Like, actually, I think in this is the first time that I did that dresser in forever because I hate it. So moderny. But yeah, so it's all kind of the same. And again, just going in with some more crap. What else was I going to say? Yeah. Okay. Well, so here's basically the house. I think now we're going to go back into the back and I do just some, like, extra design, landscaping stuff and stuff on the porch and stuff on the side thing. And I do stuff around the pool and, here's that, like, room upstairs, I guess. Again, super plain, not much room, and I didn't want them to be kids, so it's just a couch, a game thing, and a fish tank, because why not? Yeah, so I guess I hope you enjoy this. If you did, please tap that like button, and you can hit that bell to receive notifications. I'd be super grateful. I am really, really, really going to try to actually, like, do more of these because I have fun doing it, and I really want to finish the save file, and I want to, like, I don't know, I want to have more friends in the Sims community because it's, like, just me and all my one friend who does play Sims. She doesn't really get to play much because she works, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, so, like, I get to do this, and I am super, super lucky for that. But yeah, so I don't know. I need some more people to chat to. So hit that follow button if you want. Come say hi. I love meeting new people and talking, obviously, because I can blabber for like 20 minutes straight. But yeah, I like to be friendly and I like to make friends, so come say hi. I'm also on Instagram. I don't really post on Instagram ever. And I'm also on Twitch, and I don't really stream this. I stream Fortnite mostly, but I should start streaming Sims because that's my one true love, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I hope you liked this, and just stick around for more stuff, and come say hi, for sure. Definitely come say hi.